Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. You know, staying safe here in the mountains is really, really important, and we have some phenomenal people that make sure that that's the case with Vail Mountain Rescue here in the studio with Dan Smith. And tell me, first of all, for people that aren't really familiar with Vail Mountain Rescue, how it works.
Well,
how does it work?
We're part of the sheriff's office. We're the unpaid part. If you get in trouble, and of our thousands and thousands of guests, a very small number get in trouble on a percentage basis, but it's still over 100 incidents a year. You dial 911, or even better yet, text 911 in this county. Both will work. You're going to get a dispatcher. The dispatcher is going to say, 911, what's your emergency? And you're going to tell them, I'm lost, I'm hurt, whatever. That dispatcher is going to call a deputy for that area and the mountain rescue coordinator. Sometimes, on some incidences, they'll also page out the AMB district, but we'll normally do that. We'll talk to the person. We'll find out if it's real. And real is an interesting thing to define. If you're the significant other of a hunter who's been out for a week and he's 2 hours late coming back, that's not real. That'd be real tomorrow morning. If, on the other hand, somebody's been out for a day and they're diabetic and they've forgotten their medication, that's very real. And anything between those two poles, is it real? Do we know where they are? And well, if we knew where they are, how could they be lost? Well, where's their car? Where did they start? Now, where they are beyond that, we don't necessarily know. We know where they were maybe going. Sometimes we get people that call in and say, well, my spouse or husband or son was going hiking maybe on Shrine Ridge, but I think he could have been going to Holy Cross. I can't do much about that. I've got to know where to go. Then we'll put out a team. We might fly. We fly about 20% of the time with Black Hawk helicopters, the National Guard. Probably not. If we do put out a team, if we do fly, we will also put out a ground team at the same time because helicopters can turn around. We'll find the person 99+% of the time we do. We bring them out. Sometimes we turn them over to medical. Sometimes they walk away, and we go home and refill water bottles and clean out gear and repack your pack, throw it in the back of your car, and get ready to go again. So far 108 times this year.
Right, so quite a bit, and this is all volunteer.
Yeah, nobody gets paid from the command staff on down. Nobody gets paid. We also have to raise our own money, about $100,000 a year to run the team. We get a lot of in-kind support from the sheriff and from the guard, the AMB district, but still, there's about $60,000 to $100,000 in cash that goes out there in broken snow machines or ropes that get stressed and have to be thrown away, or twisted beaners, things of that nature. Then every 4 or 5 years, you got to buy a new snow machine. That's about $15,000 to $16,000. So a lot of money goes out the door. You buy all your own gear. I've probably got $2,500 in the back of my car right now. Don't steal it. Whoever heard that?
Dan,
you twin your own gear.
Sure.
I have my personal hiking gear, my personal skiing gear, and then I have my rescue gear. And they're two separate sets, and sometimes the electronics cross, but you get a lot of time in it. And then there's a lot of, as my wife says, it becomes a lifestyle choice, not a volunteer job.
Right.
Because at 2:30 in the morning, it's always 2:30 in the morning, you know, and that's, the pager goes off and you go out.
Oh my gosh, Dan. Okay, I could talk to you all morning, but we are running out of time.
Yep.
So just really quickly, this weekend.
2 missions, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Both were sick parties. One with a diabetic incident, and the other with what we believe is acute mountain sickness. One was in the Piney River drainage, and we got them out with the help of our friends at Vail Fire. And the other was on just below Red Buffalo Pass, which is kind of on the county line, so we worked that one with Summit County. All the agencies around here in the counties cooperate. And we got both people out. Both went to the hospital. I don't know the resolution of either one. And it was a good weekend. Anytime we can do that, it's a good weekend. And we had 15 guys down at the cave at Fulford training.
Wow.
So we're busy.
Very busy, and so important, the work that you do, and a big thank you to all of you for keeping us so safe here in the high country.
It's the kids that go out, the old guys that sit back on the radio. We're warm and dry.
Oh, I don't even believe that. VailMountainRescue.org for more information. Coming up next, Mark has a look at your local weather forecast.